You know that there's a lesson that virtually every parent teaches a child. And that is, if you face an emergency, call 911. Well, that works on most phones, but does not work on multi-line phones like what you may find in a motel.
On December 1st of 2013, Kari Hunt took her 3 children to a hotel to meet her estranged husband. During that visit, he pulled her into the bathroom and started attacking her. Hearing her mother's screams, her oldest daughter, Brianna, who was 9 at the time, heard the tragedy going on behind that closed door, ran over to the hotel phone room, dialed 911. Didn't go through. Dialed 4 times. It didn't go through.
In the hotels, unfortunately, she had to dial 9 to get an outside line before she could dial 911. And she said nobody would answer. She didn't know what to do.
Kari's father, Hank, found that out later that night and started a Change.org petition.
This is an attack that went on over several minutes. Her brutal, mean-spirited, estranged husband now says from prison, well, I don't think it would have mattered if a 911 call have went through. He was attacking her for several minutes. The police could get there and marshal in a couple of minutes. It would have made all the difference. But the way it was learned was that Hank had his little 9-year-old granddaughter in his lap after Kari was pronounced dead and was trying to console her. She was weeping and said to her grandfather, I don't know what happened. I kept dialing 911 and nothing ever happened. I'd hang up and I'd dial 911 and nothing happened. That's when Hank began to look into it.
I had been writing blogs all year about, hotels primarily and businesses. Hey, you know what? You need to enable 911 directly. It's not that hard to do. It doesn't cost anything. And I got behind this petition and I said, look, if you're willing to tell your story, I can get you in front of the night. Right? I know people that your story will make a difference to. And we got him in front of the Commissioner Pai, who then became chairman later of the FCC, got him in front of Congress and the U.S. Senate and the various committees, and took 5 years, but we ended up getting to the White House on February 16th, 2018, where the president signed Karis Law into the law of the land. Yeah, Frost & Sullivan had their Best Practice Awards, and we got contacted a couple of months ago saying that we had been nominated for their best practices in a new category that they were creating for enterprise public safety. And then we found out about a month later that they had in fact selected us. So on December 2nd, I was down there with Brian Anderson, our public safety director, Kevin Keto, and Dan Goslin from 911 Secure, the folks that make that software for Avaya, and then also Hank Hunt and Delana Hunt, his wife, who were Kari's parents, which is what Karis Law is really all about. While I will proudly accept this award on behalf of Avaya, by all means, this award is for Kari. Thank you for joining me.